Depending on when you're watching this video, the release of this video marks the 1-year anniversary of my Jet AttackMove review. For this, I had put together a competition with Huff and the developer over at AttackMove, Duelwind. The goal was to create and submit a mission you made in-game using the mission editor, which can be found in the other modes section. Between 14 submitted missions, we have chosen our top 5 and pulled 5 others for the 6th spot in the community Discord server in the description. Links to both the game and missions can be found there too. Without further ado, let's begin with our first winner. Operation Skyfall Reloaded is a great mission. Quite literally, the only error on this mission is the usage of an apostrophe, or as the Aussies call it,
inverted comma.
This unfortunately causes the text in the mission briefing for the word don't to be split and in this format separated into 2 lines. That's quite literally the only issue with this mission though, and it's a 1-minute fix. It starts with setting the scenery, which is done pretty well. The drone and cruise missile destruction at the beginning is a little tame, but it ultimately incorporates switching between numerous fighters, attackers, and helicopters throughout the level. It also makes clever use of the pond combined with the sizing tool to make a coastal region on the map. As for difficulty, this mission gives you a good amount of lives and is okay to play on extreme. However, do note that drones, missiles, and ground targets have amplified health on this difficulty, so these sections will take longer and make the helicopter landing then bombing portion more time sensitive. This amazing mission was made by FaZeDP. You can find all the missions shown here in the player made mission tab in game using the code shown on screen in the options menu or on mobile by clicking the mission's link in the description below. Our next mission is called Operation Hitman. It is a short but sweet A10 mission that uses the set FOV event to make gameplay feel a little more close to the ground. There's an air target in this mission, so bringing sidewinders is a must. Protect the convoy, avoid SAM launchers, and once you destroy the enemy base, you get a sick cutscene of your Warthog using the focus event. It also benefits from a slick use of architecture and smokes. This is a cool mission and is beatable on extreme, even though SAM launches might give you a hard time. This mission was made by Busy Trailmakers. Flaming Waters has a lot to it, so I won't spoil too much. This mission uses buttons to serve as a jammer to deactivate sea waves from attacking you. However, this cutscene is unnecessarily long and on extreme difficulty will guarantee to get you killed here. The amount of missiles the ship sends out makes this mission nearly impossible on extreme, so I cannot recommend playing this on that difficulty. The escort sections are a little longer than necessary, but that's a pretty small nitpick. The usage of the jammer is pretty clever, and even though it can just be chained together, it requires you to remember to activate it and gives this mission a unique flair. It also has a really good base design, and a quick fix is needed for a typo on the ship introduction section, but overall a pretty sophisticated mission made by Rookie. Afghanistan 88. The mission briefing gives you some historical context and has some pretty interesting in-game dialogue.
Why did this have a helicopter pilot while flying Afghanistan? Is this a joke? Because it's the only place he could count on getting a warm reception from the heat-seeking missiles! It's a joke! Oh boy!
This mission is a helicopter mission and the set design is pretty awesome. It starts by showing the helicopter being loaded at the airbase and has you drop them off right outside of a city. The set pieces are used well, and even though on extreme difficulty the missiles can be a challenge, it can be completed in one life with some patience. There is a broken apostrophe in the introduction text and tanks dying and becoming corpses during the drop-off portion, but otherwise it is problem-free. This is an atmospheric mission done right by Imbecile. Prone to the Drone is probably the most operation-focused mission on this list, as you use the FPV drone to support a Spec Ops team. It's got a good pathing layout along with some nice set decorating, and the mission ends with a helicopter exfiltration. Difficulty doesn't really affect the difficulty of this mission, but makes tank require more detonations. This is a great mission made by... I'm not sure how to pronounce this, so I'm going to ask them right now. Okay, well, at least Google Translate says this.
Gérez-vous Herlou.
You know what, never mind. Until the end of this video, I'm referring to you as Drone Proner. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, Duelwind set up a vote for 5 other missions to take the 6th spot. As you can see here, AH-64 Convoy support took first place with 53 votes, with more than 70% of the votes. While not story intrinsic, it makes great use of vehicle pathing to have you provide air support for a convoy. This mission can prove to be a challenge due to your missiles taking a while to reload, which is worse than extreme due to HP scaling. Overall, a pretty enjoyable helicopter mission deserving of 6th spot made by Fish.mp3. And that's all the missions we have for today for, I suppose, the first AttackMove Awards. I'm hoping to do this annually as a way to showcase some of the best missions made every year, and I'd like to thank everybody in the community and or are watching this, the people who made this possible, including not only Duelwind, but everybody who made a submission. Those being FaZeDP, Kona, Mr. Celsius, Mehmet, Drone Proner, ZJZ, also known as Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet, Zeke, Fish.mp3, Aeroplan, also known as St. Dylan, Sir Horse, Rookie, also known as Rocky, Imbecile, and Arbuzek. I probably got some of those names wrong, namely the FA-18F Super Hornet, but everybody who just got listed has a mission that can be found in the Discord server's mission share channel under the competitions tag. As for this channel, expect more gaming aviation videos. I have a couple Ace Combat emulator reviews planned along with some ideas for future Jet Attack Move videos. This video was kind of made in a time crunch, so if the quality wasn't great, I apologize. See you next time, Hebos out. Also, I'm making today's Greg's birthday.